Okay, so I'm really excited about this. There's a few things I don't know if I'm ever going to get the opportunity to do again in a multiplayer game, and it's just I want to do them. I want to do them. We'll talk about that in a second. But the first one is all of the site searching for all nines. I'm very eager to do a bunch of that, and I don't think I'm going to get a turn like this again where I was able to cast it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, counting the book, 5 times. How many special units do you think I'll be able to recruit? How many just schools of special wizards will I get? Any more sites that reduce the cost of things? Or maybe just some mega sites like that one that gives like 3 different types of gems? Alright, here we go. Let's begin with the Record of Creation. The Hidden Realm! And we have... Which ones did we have discovered before? I don't remember anymore. Alright, not much. Actually, a disappointing haul, but this is fine. Whatever. Yeah, a Glamour Gem, an Astral Gem, maybe a Water and a Wind. I don't remember if we had found those before or not. Probably did. We probably only found this. Probably. That's okay. Alright. Next one. And it's... looks kind of like another dud. Interestingly, 2 Glamours and a Nature are present. So... oh, and an Earth. I don't remember exactly how many gems I was getting per turn last turn. I'll look at it when we're done. I'll look at what my previous video showed and do a comparison so we can tell how many gems per turn I gained for having spent... oh my gosh, did I spend 80 astral gems on this? No way. Did I really? It better be worth it. Look, we got another 20 turns on the clock. If I get, if I got 4 gems a turn, it'll pay for itself, sort of. Alright, we got an astral... I was always curious to know how many sites, like what would happen if I did this. I haven't seen a holy site ever. And seeing things like this might have warped my perspective a little bit. This is, well, we're not finding gem mines, we're not finding, things that give you population or growth boosts or anything funny. How many tiles do you think are ready to turn to forests? I have no idea how that works. Alright, so, 1, 2, 3, 4, another dud. 2 air, though. Air is good. Come on, where's the good stuff? Okay, here we go. It's... damn. Wow, okay, well... okay, we drew nothing but duds. I got super lucky on the first pull, though, so... I suppose I can't come... Where's my Zot? I sent a Zot here. Somewhere in all my dicking around, I must have put it back on Bloodhunt or something. Crap. Well, we have this guy here. We can summon Father Ill-Earth, which gets into one of the other things I really want to do. I'm really excited to try to build the ultimate warrior. I might use Ill-Earth as the base, I'm not sure. Alright, what I need to do... okay, so comparison and contrast. Fire gems, the same. Air gems, the same. Water gems, up 2. Earth gems, the same. Astral, up 2. Death, the same. Nature, up 2. That's 6. And Glamour's 9. Okay. We're making 9 more gems a turn than we were last turn. So it will pay for itself before the game is over, although They won't all be astral, there'll be an assortment of other things, but still. Not what I was hoping for. We didn't even get a new type of mage. Because the types of mages we get, you know, as we pick up new kinds, gives us all kinds of new options. For example, this one is probably gonna forge my next artifact. I should pick this thing up. Wailing Winds, Call Horror. Yeah. This thing seems pretty good. Very much a double-edged blade. I'm actually interested in a lot of them. I have notes. I have so many notes in so many places. Hold on, let me pull up a list of the artifacts I'm currently eyeing. Because we can't get the harmonica this turn. I'll have to wait a turn until I have the astral to do it. So we'll do that next turn. We'll gear her up and do it. Alright, what I want... These are notes on how to optimize my Archons, in theory. My Superman project. A bunch of theoretical stuff about what equipment and spells I'd need to make an ultimate warrior. Oh man, do I have crazy ideas. Okay. The Soulstone of Wolves would allow me to create a bunch of wolves every turn. Every single turn, including a werewolf leading them. There's the Flying Ship, which... Logistics wins games, man. Just being able to move armies around the map more effectively is huge. There's an Infernal Two-Handed Sword that's really cheap if I have nothing better to do. It sounds like it's good. It banishes people to hell, basically, when you hit them. There's a Scepter of Corruption that can cast a fire spell over and over again. A good one. And it's also cheap. There's a one-handed Glamour Sword that puts luck on all your troops at the start of a fight. That's good. Potentially, really you can build around it. There's a cheap spear that sounds like it reanimates dead when you poke people with it. And it's lucky, and it's, you know, it's an artifact spear. There's an armor that's made with blood magic that's save or reflect damage. You try to hit him and you have to make a saving throw, or you take the damage instead of him. I want to put that on a vampire. It sounds great. There's a Crown of Despair. I don't know if it will work the way I want it to, but in theory, it would allow me to animate 2 behemoths instead of 1. Maybe. Let's see. I'm not sure. Actually, it might be 3 or 4. I don't know. Ritual Reanimation Bonus. There's no way you could let me get that many behemoths. There's no way, right? What rituals would this work on? Would it work on Revive Rites? I mean, that'd be pretty ridiculous alone. It almost doubles your count. What does it work on? It doesn't really say. It just says reanimation bonus. Is it only reanimation? Because that would be terrible. If this was the only spell it worked on, it would be garbage. It's an artifact. It can't be garbage. If it works on here, shouldn't it work over here? I don't know. It has to be tested. But, I mean, if it did, I definitely want behemoths. It's cheap, and it generates a death gem a turn, so it'll pay for itself pretty quickly. Maybe it is garbage. Maybe. I don't know. There's so many good artifacts that I could make. There's even simple ones. Okay, we gotta talk about some of my crazy ideas. This is a safe one to pick, because this would give me the best gem in to gem return. Plus, it gives you a fire booster, which is, you know, not... I mean, that fact it can't be removed is sad, but... yeah. I would pay... what would I pay? 10? It would pay, you know, and then it'd generate 2 a turn? It's pretty good. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking about. Here's my thinking. Are you ready? Here he is. He's got 300 hit points right now. The limp can easily be removed. And he can still enlarge himself to become even bigger. And I always figured, as a trump card during a key battle, you know what I'm gonna say? I think at some point I'm going to cast Gift of Health. So under ideal conditions, he'll have another plus 100% to health. And holy shit. He will be insane. He makes 3 attacks around that look like this. Enlarge that. Now, what if we filled these 3 slots with silver arms, abominable arms, and that crown? What would it look like? He would have, theoretically, 4 weapon slots. 7 attacks around. We have somebody quicken him, or give him a water empowerment, so he could quicken himself. 14 attacks around. He's been growing bigger, hasn't he? Was he always this much of a weak boy? Why is he size 10? He used to be size 9. How did he get bigger? He doesn't even have to enlarge himself. Anyway, point is, he can be absolutely terrifying. Absolutely horrific. Yeah. I mean, can you imagine this thing? Can you even imagine what it would be like? Probably make one of those items a shield. Okay. But there's problems with him. With both of these slots filled up... Oh, and it would be the crown that charms. If I was going to do a crown, it would be... just to be clear on what I'm talking about, it would be this monstrosity, giving him 21 head defense. On top of 5 strength to all of his attacks, protective force, which is a shield, and auto-casting charm. He would be a monster. But he wouldn't be able to equip the teleport stone. He doesn't have boots to equip boots of long stride. He would be no flying carpets. No, he would be slow on the map, very slow. I would have to empower him with air twice just to get him to be able to flying trapeze around. He is really slow. We've seen, it's been like a million turns of him just trying to get here. He is very, very slow. So he's actually a very expensive target for that reason, because of mobility. And his paths aren't really the best for this. But there are other options. Oh my gosh, I have access. I don't know if I'll ever have a game like this again, where I have access to so much. So many options. There's no spell in the game I couldn't cast. There's no artifact I could not forge if I put my mind to it. We are set. So, I could use a Cyclops as my basis for my super warrior. Probably not my Master Smith there. What I'd want ideally is somebody like this. Water and... yeah, the water. That's the random. This would give him quick and self, and he'd be able to do a lot. The earth is very important. He could do the thing where every time you die, you explode in fire and appear someplace else. He could do that. Summon earth power for re-invig. We could give this guy 6 arms. Or maybe not, because the health isn't as good. We might want more hit points. So we might not want the chest wound from the abominable arms. We might want to go a different route for the second accessory, and just give him the silver arms and something else. The silver arms increase your strength, by the way. There's a helmet that gives you awe and pulls eyeballs out from anyone who hits you. There's so many choices with armors and shields and weapons. Ideally, you'd get something with life drain in it and a lot of re-invig. Our ultimate warrior, like, I can only really build one ultimate warrior because a lot of the artifacts I'd want to use, you can only use once. Didn't you search here? No, she moved there. Anyway, other options. There's a genie. He has, like, really good paths. He's got 4 paths with a ton of magic. But he can't wear shoes. Which is actually a surprisingly big drawback because of, that's not it. I don't know who can forge it right now, but there's a shoe that's amazing. It's like... I don't know who can make it. I might have to have somebody custom set up to forge them. They're crazy, though. There's a pair of shoes that give 20% regen, 15 poison resist, and I forget what else it does. Dragon worm shoe or something. Something like that. Hee hee, we've got her. Oh, look at this. And she could summon more of herself, but she can also do something very important, which is she can summon these. I'll probably end up making 2 of them, and then they'll both end up soaking up most of my water to summon a pile of those. Those seem really good, and I can use the gate stone to move them around to where they need to be. Speaking of which, this guy has arrived. Isn't that lovely? This is still in play. You just know there's illusion mirrors hiding what his army really looks like in there. This is a challenge. This is bait. This is deliberate. But that's obvious. Alright. Things are getting eaten up here still. We're gonna have to go through the messages in a second. Only 1 candle? Come on, you're slacking. I could give him an artifact to make him a better prophet, but we need to move along. I have been blinded. Oh no. Well, that's probably in the messages too. Hard to see what's happening then. Right, where were we? Yes. The third option for my ultimate warrior, and because a lot of the artifacts I want to use can never be removed, I'm only going to get 1 shot at choosing my champion. And I don't want there to be too many artifacts. If I spend 9 turns forging artifacts, it's like... that'll be most of what's left of the game. So, gotta have to be careful. Father Ill-Earth, if I remember right, he has like 1 billion hit points. Regeneration, like 15. Fear, no feet, which is a huge drawback, but hey, he comes with the regeneration, and I think he's poison resistant too. I mean, he's made out of dirt. It's kind of hard to poison a ball of dirt, I would think. Anyway, Father Ill-Earth is a third option, or we could try to go all the way to bind demon lords or something. I don't I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and finish Alt 8. That'll give me some nice options, and I may or may not go for Awakened Forest. I'm very curious about this, but I may or may not go for Awakened Forest, or change gears to any number of other things. I have sorceresses who can project self now. In fact, sorcery, or glamour is becoming a lot more viable now. I don't know. There are so many interesting options. So many interesting options. I don't know what I'm going to do with magic right now, but I do know that I want to get this up by 84 points at the end of this turn so that I can have this one finished. As you can see, I decided to pull many things off of and forge many things, and here is that crown. It is not cursed to stay on your head forever, so I can use it this turn, and that is awesome. Because we use elemental magic a lot. Yeah. Alright. Anyway. I'm very annoyed that I didn't bring my vampire summoner here. Where is she? Didn't I send the Death 2 this way? I swear I did. Didn't I? Am I crazy? I had a Death 2 Zot. I'm sure I did. Oh, okay. No, it's you. It's supposed to be you. It's definitely supposed to be you. Yeah, we summoned these. That's what we did with you. Okay, you need to go... You need to go here. Put on some boots. Okay, she'll be there next turn. We'll boost her up. She is going to cast... I guess actually he's male. Whatever. Anyway, Zot is going to summon the first vampire. And then the Zot and the vampire will summon another vampire. 2 more vampires, and so on and so forth. I should be able to make like 3 a turn at this rate. I'm thinking. 2 death boosters. Let me see. I'm sure I can rustle up a way to get you to 3-3. Can I do... I'm wondering if I can get away with getting 2 of them boosted up in the same turn. I'm uncertain. I'll have to run the numbers, but for the moment, I'm just going to make the assumption that I probably can. Really? You really can't get there in a single step? Oh, wait, long strides. Oh, that's why. That's completely the wrong shoe. You need the good shoe. Who has my good shoes? My equipment is like just flying around all over the place weirdly. Yeah, 7 mile stride. That's what you need. I probably need to make more of those. Like, a lot more. Okay, that's earth boots. Who has my 7 mile stride boots? I need a pair right now. Oh my gosh, they're here somewhere. I'll find them. Someone has a pair. Here's a pair. Yes, that. Okay. And you put on the 7 mile stride, and that lets you fly faster somehow. Okay, we'll summon... Yeah, this place is full of unrest right now. You have a problem. You guys can definitely give them a day off, or a day at half. Yeah. So, we'll figure it out. We'll summon 2 vampires. This guy's gonna summon Ill Earth. Oh man, I got so much to do. Alright, let's go through events. Yep. All these things. Oh yeah, this. Yeah, you're summoning these. I think I talked about them already, but they seem like they're pretty good to me. Okay. Gonna have to check those processions in the underworld to get them to work. Oh. Is that? That's why we lost one. Huh, this is neutral province as well. That's why we can't see what's happening with Atlantis and Tenchi War. I'll have to shift some scouts around, see if we can get there. Oh, hey! An enchanted field and a weeping stone were part of the gem increase. Okay, they got like a couple hundred, very good. Basalt King. Oh wait, not a basalt. Oh. So Tenchi's down another 3 properties. Up 1. Down another. So, his stock is falling. I still remember that time he sent me a helmet. I had been underground contemplating different possible stratagems and whether or not I'd try raiding the surface or sticking underground. And out of the blue, he just sent me a helmet. It was such a nice gesture. And I decided, yeah, I'm not going to attack him then. So, all these turns later, I paid him back by sending him a couple swords and a luck charm. So, he can fight all of these Basalt Kings. I don't think those are going to work against Lanka. But, sending your Basalt Kings around alone? See, I finally paid him back. I feel good about paying him back. Alright. So, 3 more Palisades done. Those are all near my capital. Those are provinces over here, right? Yeah. And then these will be finished next turn. Yeah. And we're getting more of these. Yeah, we're gonna keep casting this procession spell. We're gonna keep doing that, and we're gonna get them into positions where they can fight the unrest. The unreasonable unrest of the people. Because that's gonna require some doing. We'll have to do some Feasts of Ravens, we'll have to do all of our other things, but for the most part, you get the gist of what this turn is gonna look like. I'm gonna continue forging lots of things. In fact, I'm making a movement that I decided last turn. Oh yes, the cat charm is for her. I probably will use her. Okay. So, it was here? No, here? I don't remember exactly where. Somewhere. Oh, it's here. Ah, yes, I gathered a whole bunch of assassins together. We've got 5 of them now. They can stealth into lands. They can stealth into lands, they can be equipped, and as long as they're sneaky enough, potentially, the land was sunk. This is his capital, and it was pulled underwater. Oh my. That. Where is that spell? What is that spell? That'll tell us something about his magic. Blood for lost land. You chose lost land? And you chose to use it in your war with Tenchi? Really? I mean, you chose Tenchi? Oh, what a fantastic trick you have now. What a fantastic trick that is. Expensive. I wonder if he has a province that discounts his price for revocation spells. Holy shit. No way. That neutral flag, I don't believe. I'm very curious to see this. So, I can give them Cat's Eye amulets, and I can equip them enough that they could win a fight against PD, just province defense. I could totally kip them out just well enough to claim new provinces, and I could push them out. Maybe. I don't know. No, they're being shown neutral flags because I don't have an eye there. That's why. I need to get scouts. I need to get scouts over there immediately. I try to avoid stepping on castles, but I kind of need to move here. Holy crap, he's here. He's there. He's everywhere. Blanca's gonna strike. Blanca's gonna strike. His turns are over. He moved his army out of here. Honestly, I felt he should have done that ages ago. Like, did he really think that this army would have stopped me if what I wanted was to take his place? He should have known I wasn't going to take this a long time ago. But hey, whatever. You know, maybe he was worried about somebody jumping on it with magic or something. I don't know. There's a lot of weird stuff in this game that I don't know about. Yeah, Tenchi is going down fast. Tenchi is going down very fast. Where's my scouts? We'll do what we can to see what we can. But it seems like it's pretty rough. Well, what happens, happens. I can't do anything. I have 3-turn peace agreements with everyone. So, the bridge to nowhere. The bridge to the sea. Alright, damn. This was a big turn. This was a huge turn. Okay then. Right. Alright. Let's look. So... got another one of these. Got him. That's the big one there. I think I should actually forge, the one that summons werewolves and use those to help patrol a lot of these castles. I think that'd be easier. Alright, let's start with this. Well, it wasn't a complete dud. We got, oh, that's 2, 3, 4 gems a turn. I mean, that's not bad. I think the record of creation is... This tome is an insane artifact. It might be the best. If you have the time to really use it. Oh, man. Okay, let's see. You found a... Oh, an enchanted windmill. We had one of those once. Those are nice. They give you, air gems and, a little bit of extra resources. Wow, what is this? Okay, cool. The singing tree. That's like 2? Wow. 2, 3. We should be gaining 4 more glamour gems a turn after this. I think a singing tree wouldn't be that hard to find. Okay, where were we? Okay, that was it. That was it. We have 600 blood right now. Oh. Oh, the big army attacked Atlantis. Well, not really. It just stepped into an empty province. This is his last remaining army. As far as I know. We have to see. That might not be correct. Yeah, he's being absolutely wrecked by Basalt Kings. Really? You found time to attack Lanka in the midst of this? Ah, crap. I have to go there and fix that. Oh, come on! Well, I'm -1 gem total. He's having a bad day. Alright, look at how many cities just got upgraded. Really? You did? Where? How? The necromancers fixing, undead? Who else could it be? I can't think of what that might be, and it's not gonna tell me. I'd like to know who, what, where. Alright, let's take a brief moment to go here. Your lab burned down, did it? Yes, it did. That is annoying. I can't even pass this to somebody else who's allowed to research this turn. Well, that's annoying. This is the turn. I feel it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm completely wrong. But I feel it. You must have a lot of priests at work in Ulm. I feel it. Both Lanka and Tenshi are doomed, and there's nothing I can do about it. It's going to become Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Atlantis is going to hold a ton of added territory. Alright then. He doesn't suspect that Lanka's about to fall, or he'd be putting men here. Yes, this is the moment. Alright. I'm gonna have to take a bunch of this equipment and stow it someplace else. I've started making one-handed swords. Oh, I decided to make this. I knew no matter what, I'd want this. So, we'll just put that over here for the moment. Alright. I don't think I need to make you a cyborg. I think I've got enough nature boosting related stuff. Maybe I do. Hold on. Hold that thought. Gift of Nature's Bounty. You need a minimum of 7, and you're at 5. We gotta get you a +2. Alright. Now... but we also have another massive demand for certain things. Over here. Hello, friend. You can use blood magic. You could summon yourself! That doesn't actually work, though. Summons 1 for 15? Even with the discount, that doesn't feel like a great deal. Oh, well, he can't do this. Doesn't even move you very fast. Not great. You can recover an unlimited amount of afflictions. He might be a little bit disappointing in his options for blood magic rituals. With double boosters, I could bring him to 5. Oh, that's funny. Okay, well, what about this one? With a single booster, I could get him to forge a brazen vessel. That would be useful. And then, same with this one. A single booster for that as well. I should be making the harmonica this turn. Maybe not. We have a lot of demand for our boosters right now. I'm gonna have to go through my inventory. The Ring of Sorcery. Hey, you. I need this. You did not search? I clearly gave you the boots and the ring to search. Why didn't you search? How did you end up set to research, of all things? Oh, that's so stupid. That's so dumb. Okay, well, you know, mistakes are made all the time. I am not perfectly efficient in any game, much less when I'm still wrapping my head around. Alright, next up. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Oh, well, now we know. It told us it would give us a gem a turn. It gives it to him, so we get to see what kind. Alright, alright. What is the most important thing to do this turn? I'm going to give you this. That would require you to have... I need to get your death up to 3. So I can give you a skull staff and an armor. Boom. You. This is the most important thing we do. Oh shit, 4! Oh, that's more difficult. Alright. 4, 3. Alright. once we get the first couple of these, it should be easier to continue making them. There's no way I can get a second one up to that level. So you're stuck just blood hunting for the turn. You can blood hunt. You're a 3. We're gonna need more patrols. We'll figure that out. What are you to do? Well, you're in this spot and your options are interesting. Assuming that I give you one of these. Alright. You have the options of... You know, you're actually somewhat limited in what you can do. Maybe you'd be better off forging something. Perhaps. I'll have you forge this. Yeah, that'll be good use. Every turn we should be able to make more vampires than the turn before. I'll need some... more skull staves. I'll have to find a hammer for you. Where'd it go? I just de-equipped a hammer, didn't I? What did I do with it? I'd swear I had a hammer and I de-equipped it. And now I don't have it. I must have it. Oh my gosh, we just have... There it is. We have too many items. I have to sort this out. I'm going to have to equip a whole bunch of them to a group somewhere just to clear the armory somewhat. I'll put them in storage by equipping them. Okay, alright. Back to you. You need 2 more nature than you currently possess. Unfortunately, I gave the Ring of Wizardry to someone. Where am I going to get 1 nature magic? Well, there's only one way. Turns out you are getting this copper arm after all. Alright. If I boosted your nature further, it would make the spell harder to dispel, but who cares? Alright. I've wanted to do this for so long. I've wanted to do this for so long. I think this is the moment. I think this is the moment. And I'm just gonna go all in. Nobody's dispelling this. This is, you know, it's a little risky still. But Atlantis is busy, and Muspelheim is not gonna decide to fight me because I cast this, I don't think. The big question is, what does it fall on? If I could pick, I'd pick the Well of Misery, because I don't need the extra growth from the well if I have this in play. I'd be happy if it lands on not me. But if it lands on the Forge, I'll be sad. If it lands on the Riches Beneath, it actually kind of hurts. So, but 3 out of 5, it won't land on me. 1 out of 5, it will actually hurt. It really should be that it only targets spells you don't have when you throw a global. but I don't know. Maybe it does. I think it just picks a random one, though. I think that's what it was. I think. Okay, anyway, that's what our turn is. The only thing left to do is to pick an artifact. Oh, yeah. I forged something for you, buddy. Gather some free XP. Does he summon? Alright, you know what? Fine. I gotta find out what he summons. I don't remember him doing that, so we gotta find out what that is. I need to start making Archons. I really do. Any place that doesn't have a palisade, let's make a palisade. Alright, how many are left? We've done most of them at this point. We have... I think everything on this side is now constructing or constructed. These are done. One, two, three, four. Those four might be the only provinces left in my entire empire. Four. Four there. Oh shit, this one. Okay, fair enough. Cancel one of them. Go over here. Oh. Something interrupted my construction. Okay, no, we're good. We're good, so I've got 4 left. 4. How did we get it interrupted? Oh well. 4 left, and then every single province will have at least a palisade. The new influx of money can let me upgrade everything, and assuming that it doesn't hit riches from beneath, I should have tons of money, and I'll use it to make Archons. We're gonna make a lot of Archons. The upgrades are nice, and I want them, but they're not critical. Alright, what am I still capable of forging? I have limited boosters at this point, though I do have a few. Might as well put this on for a second. I can up somebody's blood by 2, but it's the death that's the problem for summoning vampires. Getting to death 4 is a trick. Whatever. The vampires will reproduce. Vampires beget more vampires. It begins! Alright, what do we want? Everything. What can we make? Money! This one's good. I do want this. That is on the to-do list. This is cheap, and it's a booster. Boosters are good. Boosters are very good. This is on the to-do list. Somebody needs this, and it's cheap. We might go with that. This one is amazing. Depending on what I do, I'm almost definitely going to want this one in the long run. This one interests me. If I equip it on somebody with really high attack power, I mean, it's gonna hurt. But this effect, 2 attacks that magic resist or get taken. Switch sides. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's tough. The humble boots. Neither my pretender, nor Ill Earth, nor the Djinn would be able to equip them. But there'll always be somebody who would want to equip something like this. Really good. Why do so many things that I want to make have no feet? The problem with this is I'll need to build it and cast it again. But man, it's good. Heck, even this is tempting. What is the thing I most know in the long run? In the long run, it's this, isn't it? In the long run, I want this. Oh shit, one more fire, which... Okay, can't quite do it right now. That's fine. Can't do it this turn. Fair enough. We'll just make something different. In that case, will be the boots or the chains? I'll make the chains. I'm pretty confident that I'll want those. I'm pretty confident in that. So, I gotta figure out where all my hammers are and get a hammer. From here, it's just a regular old moving around and site searching. Which site should I site search to all 9s next? It's such a cool ability. You know what? I never site searched this any. Not really. I don't know. This would be one of the first places to fall, though, if I ended up in a war. It's isolated from the rest of me. Probably better to site search something deeper. Well, it's got to have a lab in it, of course. You know, we might as well search this place. There could be something else in here. We could do that. Astral death, blood. He would have searched for death. So that leaves fire, astral, blood. Maybe not. You can search for the fire. I can just have somebody come by and search for astral. Here's one that could definitely deserve it. Yes, this is a good spot. Let's search there. I love site searching. I think it's my favorite thing. I think it is. Alright. Okay, I give him the book. I am definitely going to, take a bunch of this equipment and give it to somebody somewhere where I know I can remember. Probably the best location would be to give it to these guys, but I don't want to. I feel like if somebody was to go to war with me, this would be a prime target for them to destroy with magic. I'm going to put barriers over this. I'm going to put a nature and a wind barrier over this spot. I've been reluctant to cast those because I'm afraid of, I might want to do... I don't know how it works. My own summons might be blocked. I'll have to find out the details. This is the province that most requires the barriers on it. Okay, maybe my shoreline provinces all of a sudden seem important for those as well. We'll need to do that. We'll need to put up nature and wind barriers, which is going to be an expensive project. But what can you do? What can you do? Alright. I'll find a place to put my equipment. Anyway, that's pretty much the move for the most part. We are about ready to make the horror harmonica. But it would require a item put onto a sorceress. I think these sorceresses are going to go around searching for 3-3. Do I have the cap? No? These sorceresses are very interesting. They allow me to potentially do the project self and other things. But on the other hand, the werewolf spit thing. Well, hold on. I'm waffling. What if... Can you do it? I don't know exactly what it requires to do. What about you? Oh, see, now you've got interesting options. Oh, look how cheap this is. Nature 6. Okay, that answers that. I need to make the harmonica, and then I'm going to get you up high enough nature to make the wolf thing. That's probably how it's going to go, but at least we have a plan. At least we have a plan. I need nature boosters. That's what it is. Well, I have them. They're just all in the hands of one. I never found somebody who could do astral and nature magic, so we're missing out on, like, one thing. Okay, where do we want you guys to do your summoning? It's some very interesting... Oh! Wait a minute. Did Conjuration end? I think the global event ended and Conjuration is normal priced once more. Oh. Well, we got some good use out of it. So we're going to be paying full price. That's fine. So these, where do we want to summon these? They have a death gaze, and they create a poisonous cloud. They're not really good at direct combat. They would have been very useful against an army of glaive users or something if I was ever attacked. Not so good against undead and illusions and giants, I don't think. Potentially useful. Not against his Basalt Kings, but against his regular troops. Well, I suppose this is as good a location as any, then. Go ahead. I'll take that. Cast ritual spell. Alright. I mean, we could use a couple more naiads in certain places, but, yeah, we're fine. The naiad network is basically complete. these two are now doing their thing, which they'll be doing for some time to come. The more I thought about it, the more suspicious this was. I was like, are these two in an alliance secretly? Because, I mean, his capital or his throne could have been sucked under. I haven't seen them fighting in a long time. They're definitely not at war. And I talked to Atlantis and he confirmed that they're not fighting anymore. Tenchi is done. In just a couple of turns, Atlantis is everywhere. He has the one army left, but he's done, man. He's done. So, that's not going to last long. And when he goes, all of his candles blow out. Which is... I don't think Atlantis realizes just how bad that's going to be for him. Maybe he does. I mean, it's a massive gain for him. But also, without Tenchi's candles, he's not been building enough temples for what's going to happen. Lanka, I don't see any way he can survive 2 more turns. In fact... yeah, 2 turns tops. There's nothing gonna be done. He's done. Alright, what about you? You've brought it to 3, that's about as good as you could hope. Anything around here? I guess I'll move you to the fever first. Oh, come on. Just step here on the way. Yeah, go over to my border. We'll push out this way. That should be fine. We'll push out this way, bit by bit. To anyone else's eyes, this should look like a random event, if they could even guess that this is my dominion. I don't want this guy getting mind blasted. That's the only thing that could go wrong. I'm contemplating putting a couple of scouts next to him, just in case. That would have a chance of absorbing the shot. Let's do that, actually. If I put 4 scouts with him, then if something does Mind Blast, it will only be a 1 in 5 of it hitting him. It's pretty unlikely, but someone could guess that... I've lost a bunch of scouts to Mind Blasts. And someone could just guess where he is. Potentially. So... I feel like scouts should be immune to Mind Blasts. Like, I'm going to target this army with a Mind Blast to destroy one of his generals. It proceeds to blast a scout hiding in the province. How does that happen? Doesn't make any sense. If it could blast the scout, why wouldn't it blast some random person among the population? It's weird. I don't know. I feel like scouts should have immunity to spells like that. I don't know the actual spell's name, I don't remember. I'm just calling it Mind Blast. Yeah. But you guys know what I mean. Okay. Alright.